Now that we have identified the opportunities and threats to our company, it's time to analyze the most critical external factors. We've done so by creating an external factors analysis summary, which we've displayed here. But before we dig deep into the analysis, I'm going to explain how the external factors analysis summary works. This is a tool utilized by managers to assess the current business climate for a company by organizing external factors into opportunities and threats through a rating and weight system. In the first column, the most vital opportunities and threats to a company are listed. In the next column, a weight from 1.0, which is most important, to 0.0, which is not important, is assigned to each factor based on the organization's strategic approach. All weights in this category must sum to 1.0. In the third column, a rating from 5.0, which means outstanding, to 1.0, which is poor, is assigned based on how the company is responding to each factor. The weight in the second column is multiplied by the rating in the third column to provide a weighted score in the fourth column. Lastly, the weighted scores for all factors is summed together to provide the company's overall weighted score. This total weighted score for a company indicates how well it is responding to the factors in its external environment. Now, let's talk about Nautilus. We have identified technology as our greatest opportunity and have calculated a total weighted score of 1.03. The capability to develop and introduce unique products gives us a competitive edge, and we have addressed this factor well by increasing investment into R&D in recent years. A video trainer product line is also a high-weighted opportunity. Product development for an at-home video is a low-cost option for customers and would allow us to compete in the growing field of substitutes with P90X, Insanity, and online streaming. Unfortunately, Nautilus hasn't taken great initiative to respond to this issue, resulting in a total weighted score of 0.41. Another key opportunity we selected is the global market share. Globalization is a well-addressed opportunistic factor for us. We maintain a respectable global market share and actively seek areas for expansion into new markets. Finally, the growing rate of obesity and the heightened emphasis on fitness and health are both socio-cultural factors that we are moderately approaching as areas of potential growth. So now let's discuss the negatives that are impacting our company. The greatest threat that we have identified is increased competition from substitutes. We are narrowly focused on our direct competitors and have done little to combat the growing number of alternatives. Next, the economic factor of the shrinking American middle class is another principal concern for Nautilus. This is a large portion of our sales, and if the market share is limited in disposable income, we are likely to lose a lot of customers, which will really put a hit on our income statement. Third-party credit financing is also a very threatening economic factor. Our agreement with creditors drives direct sales for our customers. Consumer lending reductions, limited credit availability, and high interest rates could jeopardize a significant share of our sales and really hurt us with revenues. Finally, rounding out our top threats is obsolete equipment. We must continue to develop products that will not be outdated in the short term, or our business is at great risk. With each of these external factors, Nautilus exercises awareness, but has yet to take an active approach to diminish them. We really need to step up our game in this department. So, after totaling all the scores for opportunities and threats, we have a total weighted score of 3.02. The total weighted score for an average firm in any industry is generally 3.0. This indicates that Nautilus is performing well and adequately responds to macro environmental forces. However, there is room for improvement. Nautilus should do more to address the external factors that impact its business if it wants to remain a top contender in the home fitness industry.